hacks make your life easier, and the hacks that I'm going to talk about today will also save you money. So if you want to find car insurance for the best rate possible, you're going to want to check out these 26 facts that we're going to cover today. And then you're going to want to head over to quote.com, enter your zip code and some information about your vehicle and where you live, and then you can get a whole bunch of insurance quotes to compare at once. It's easy and it's free, and it's one of the best ways to save money on car insurance, and that's actually one of the hacks we're going to talk about today. So I am looking here at quote.com for the top 26 hacks to save more money on car insurance. Who doesn't want to save money? Will drivers share their driving data for personalized insurance quotes? This makes sense. We have different generations and how willing they are to share information to get better insurance quotes. So you can see that the younger generations have the least issue with sharing information, and the older generations, they're a lot less likely to be sharing their information, their personal information. Well, to get a car insurance quote, you're going to need to share your information. So if you're in the younger age group category, that's probably going to be easier for you. If you're in the older category, you might be a little more leery of it, but sharing your information is the only way that a car insurance company can develop an accurate quote for you, because they need that information to calculate your risk level. So let's move down to the first hack. Buy only the coverage you need. So you should need to get the cheapest liability coverage for sure. That's required by the state. But you could consider dropping collision coverage or dropping comprehensive coverage if you own your car outright. If you have a loan, you're going to have to carry collision coverage because it's required by the lender. The next hack is to check to see if you qualify for group insurance. Not every job offers this, but some do, and the only way to know is ask. So ask HR if you can avail of the company's auto insurance plan. Some companies have like with health insurance, where they have group plans and you can save money by going that route than by buying your own policy from the marketplace. Well, they have something similar with car insurance, and they can get better deals buying it with that group, with the other people that work there. It lets you access better deals. Check professional and alumni associations for group rates. Did you know that where you went to college might help you save on car insurance? Credit unions may offer group rates. And then, of course, military discounts. It's not exactly a group rate, but it is a discount that if you were in the military, most car insurance companies will offer a military discount. Next, don't let your car insurance lapse. If you let your car insurance lapse, you are going to have to pay a lot of money in higher premiums, because having insurance lapse looks bad on your record, and it looks like you are a higher risk to the insurance provider, so they charge you higher premiums. There are usually grace periods, 10 days, maybe 20 days, but it's better to not let it lapse at all. But if you have noticed that it just lapsed, don't panic. Instead, just get your coverage reinstated. Next, use your auto club for towing. So, roadside assistance from auto clubs can keep your policy rates low. You can also buy roadside assistance from your car insurance provider, but if you buy it from another source, they don't have to communicate with your insurance provider. So if you call to get a tow or to have help getting into your locked car, that's not necessarily going to be reflected in your rates because it's with a different company. Number 5, buy a car that is cheap to insure. According to Forbes, the 5 cheapest cars are Subaru Forester, Jeep Patriot, Buick Encore, Jeep Cherokee Sport, Subaru Outback. I have this Forbes article here with a list of all these cheapest cars to insure. And you can see in this list There are several more cars than were on that list that I just showed you. And this Forbes Advisor article about the least and most expensive vehicles to insure also lists the most expensive. So if you're thinking about getting a new car, check out this list and maybe steer clear of the ones that are going to cost you a lot more to insure, because that's just going to increase the amount that the cost of ownership that you're going to have to pay. And to find, if you're looking at different cars and you're trying to decide which one is right for you, you should do a quote comparison. Use our tool at quote.com, click on their auto insurance, and then compare rates for that vehicle and for the other vehicles that you're considering, because then you can really get an accurate comparison for your needs. Now, number 6, comparison shop. And that is truly one of the best ways to save. A recent study by JD Power found customers could save almost $400 per year by comparison shopping. What an easy way to save. And we have a great way for you to do that. Head over to quote.com. It's going to look like this. And you're going to click on the auto insurance. And then you're going to scroll down and see compare rates. And you click on that. And then you enter your zip code, and it's going to prompt you with several more questions, and you're going to answer those questions, and then it's going to generate many quotes from many companies that you can compare all at once. It's free, it's easy to use. So if you want to save up to $400 a year, you should definitely do that. Number 7, take a defensive driving or accident prevention course. That can get you a discount of 10% for 3 years in New York. In Connecticut, it could save you 5% on your premium. It's going to be different depending on where you live, who your insurer is, but a lot of times a defensive driving course can help you save. Number 8, equip your car with anti-theft. Cars today are a lot harder to steal than cars 20 years ago. You can see in this chart that in 2007, vehicle thefts were well over 1 million per year, and then they kind of went on this spiral down from 2008 to 2009, and then they kind of leveled out from 2010 to 2016, right between about 700,000 and 800,000. So equipping your car with things to deter thieves or parking in your garage, those are things that can help you save money on car insurance, because you won't have to file a claim for a stolen vehicle. Number 9, bundle your policies. You can bundle home and auto insurance, and on average that will save you 16% or $322 per year. So if you have home insurance from one company, at least compare the quote for auto insurance to see if with that bundling discount it makes it the best option for you. Number 10, add another car to your policy. Similar to bundling, having multiple vehicles on a policy can help you save money. For example, Geico offers up to 25% off if you insure more than one car. And to see how discounts could affect you, go to quote.com, enter your zip code, and compare quotes and see if you can save by insuring multiple vehicles or even bundling. Number 11, keep your mileage low. Low mileage discounts can help you save a lot of money. Number 12, maintain an excellent FICO score. So your excellent credit, car insurance companies view people with good credit as lower risk, and so they get better car insurance premiums. Number 13, increase your deductible. Generally, the higher your deductible, the lower your premiums. The lower your deductible, the higher your premiums. Number 14, pay up front or twice a year. So sometimes you have the option to pay monthly, but if you pay biannually or annually, you'll usually get a discount. Contact your insurer as you reach life milestones. We've all heard that turning 25 can save you big. Well, if you turn 25, make sure your insurance company knows that, because you could save up to 40% on your premium. Number 16, add a parent to your policy. An older person can help you save money on your car insurance. 17, maintain good grades. If you have a B average, you could save up to 35% off, and that's a big deal because the youngest the people that are in school tend to be the youngest drivers, and they're the ones that are going to benefit the most from a percentage savings like that. Get a distant driver student discount. If you go to college at least 100 miles away from home and you don't bring your car with you, you don't have to pay the full insurance rate. Most companies will give you a discount. In fact, all states will give you a discount of up to 35%. Cut the rental car insurance. If your policy includes collision and comprehensive coverage, you can probably waive the insurance on a rental car. If your policy doesn't cover rental insurance, maybe your credit card will, and then you can use a credit card to cover your insurance when you're renting a car, so you don't have to pay extra for that. And here we have a little graphic of different types of cars that are most commonly rented in the North America car rental market. So you can see this yellow is for economy cars. Those are the most popular to be rented. They usually cost the least. And you can see the least common to be rented is an SUV, and that's probably because it costs a lot of money to rent an SUV. Number 20, prove you are a good driver. Having no claims or violations for 5 years will usually get you a good driver discount. Geico offers up to 26% off if you have not had an accident for 5 years. And State Farm, with their Drive Safe and Save program, you could save up to 50% for being a good driver. Now, usage-based insurance, that's a big popular type of coverage that is allowing the insurance company to monitor your driving to build rates that are really based on your specific driving. And III.org has a great article on telematics, usage-based insurance, that you can read through if you're wondering what it is and how it works. Check that out. It's called Pay As You Drive Auto Insurance, and it's III.org. Number 22, we have compare loyalty discounts to rates from other insurers. So sometimes sticking with an insurer can save you money, and it may be better to stay with them than to switch. Number 23, automate or go paperless. Most companies offer a small discount for going paperless. Saves them money from having to send out your statements. Number 24, get the cheapest auto insurance offered in your state, the minimum requirements. Now that doesn't give you very good financial protection, but if you have very little money and that's the only thing you can afford, that can help you save money. Number 25, don't be pressured into buying family policies. It may be better to get your own policy. And as always, like we said before, compare quotes. You can see here that only 25% of people compared quotes within the past 6 months. And that's really how often you should compare. Every 6 months to a year, you should compare. And then another 15% compared quotes 6 to 11 months ago. But then the rest of the people, over half of the people, it's been a year or more ago since they compared quotes, and 17% have never compared quotes. Don't let that be you. You want to save money and compare quotes and see if you could be saving $400 by switching to another car insurance provider. So go to quote.com, enter your zip code, compare auto insurance quotes, and see how much you could save. And then finally, 26, this is our final hack, contact an independent insurance agent. So independent insurance agents work with many insurance companies, and they can compare, they know the companies inside and out. So they're going to have an idea of who might be best for you, but then they can compare rates for you and help you find the best insurer for your needs. So use these 26 hacks, get the best car insurance available for you, and then don't forget to go to quote.com, compare quotes, and start saving money today by switching to a lower cost provider.